Unfortunately, living paycheck to paycheck is the new reality here in the United States. And according to new reports, even people making $60,000 to $90,000 a year are still living paycheck to paycheck, and they just don't have enough money to get by. Well, today we're going to address this. I want to show you some stories, what we are seeing, and I want your input as well. How many of you are living paycheck to paycheck? Now, what is considered paycheck to paycheck? Now, some people think living paycheck to paycheck means they don't have enough money to cover their bills. They are always behind. That's not paycheck to paycheck. Paycheck to paycheck simply means you don't have a paycheck in between. You don't have enough money in between your two checks to cover your bills. Meaning you need your other check to come in order to pay those bills that are coming up. Again, this is a problem. But the majority of Americans do not have the savings or the ability on credit to actually pay for an emergency. And that is a $400 emergency. The majority of Americans cannot afford it. But we're going to address this. Listen to this right here, because again, these are stories that are more and more common in 2025.
I'm so tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I just waited for the mailman to show up so I could get my paper check in the mail that I've been waiting for weeks. So I could come to the bank and deposit it. But because I have negative money in my account, I'm only going to get like a little bit of it because like I can only access $100 for the first day. So I'm probably gonna have like $60 today. I haven't gone grocery shopping in probably a month. We have like no food to eat for dinner, except for like mac and cheese and ramen. I have $300 electric bill that's overdue. My phone bill's overdue. I just gave my husband my last paycheck from last week so we could pay the mortgage 2 weeks late. And in 10 days or 11 days, the mortgage for next month is due. So it's like this paycheck isn't even like, why do I even have it? Like they might as well take my paycheck and just send it to all my bills. Like, what's the point in me even getting my paycheck? It's like annoying. Like I'm not gonna see it anyway.
Yeah, that is what is happening with more and more people. That they are so far behind on their rent, on their mortgage, on car payments, utility bills, and so on, that by the time they get their check, it is going out the door. They don't even have enough time to hold on to it and admire what they did to accomplish that and to achieve that. That's part of the problem. I want to show you this though, okay? Listen to this right here.
I need to know where my broke bitch is at, okay? Because I made a video about credit card debt, and there's so many comments on there talking about how people have like $20,000, $15,000 credit cards and they don't have to charge on it. I have a savings account with no money in it. I have a credit card that stays maxed out, and every time I don't, I'm not saying this is good, but this is reality. This is real life.
It is. More and more people have credit cards that are maxed out. They can't use it. They can only pay on it because they've maxed it out over the last several months. And guess what? Prices continue to go up. Food is becoming more expensive. Gas is likely going to go up. And all these things are going to get a little bit worse. Now, I want to show you something because, like I said, people that make between $60,000 and even $90,000 a year are still living paycheck to paycheck. Listen to this, okay? This guy paints a very clear picture, but there's something missing. I want to show this to you.
$30 an hour is going to be $60,000 a year, which is $3,900 a month after taxes. Now,
first off, how many of you could live off of $3,900 a month? That's after taxes. That's not bad, right? $3,900 a month, almost $4,000 a month. That means $1,000 a week. But look at this.
if you're making $60,000 a year, $30 an hour, you might want your own place. So if you wanted to splurge and get your own one bedroom with utilities, it'll be about $2,000 and you keep everything else the same. Your monthly is $35.50, leaving you with only $350, which...
Now, that is paycheck to paycheck. Okay, because you cannot even cover your rent and utilities if you don't get your next check. $350 is just not enough. That is living paycheck to paycheck. But I want to go through this. First off, $500 on groceries. My guess is this person has there's somebody else, a spouse, a kid, something. $500 a month on groceries. Okay, it's doable. A $300 loan for education, right? College. Well, how many people have a loan for college? If you have one, let me know. How much is it down in the comment section? Let me know. Because my guess is for many people, it's over $300. And then a $300 car loan. Okay. Do you know what the average car cost is right now? Well, for a new car, for the monthly payment, it's over $700. It's over $700 a month for a car payment. Guess what? Insurance, $150. That must mean you're doing pretty well. You haven't got any tickets. $150 a month. Yeah, that's decent. That's a good rate. $150 a month. So most people are going to pay a little bit more than that. Let's say this car payment was $500. That's an additional $200 a month. That means your extra is only $150 at that point. Gas, $150. For the majority of people, they spend more than $150 a month on gas. You know who spends less than that? People that bought an electric vehicle. Yeah, everyone else spent more. Okay, $100 on haircuts and working out and getting your nails done. $50 on a cell phone, right? Okay. I don't know a lot of people that have the $50 cell phone payment, but it's there, right? And so again, $350 extra every single month. That's living paycheck to paycheck. That's also getting paid $30 an hour and making $60,000 a year. That's $3,900 a month after taxes. Yeah, some people are still going to struggle. Listen to this though.
Okay, but tell me why I'm working overtime and I'm still freaking broke. And now, don't get me wrong, I make good money. I make over $25 an hour. But I do have 3 kids and a wife, and let me tell you, leading a family is financially stressful.
$25 an hour is not enough. Unfortunately, here in 2025, making $25 an hour is just not enough. You need more money or else you will continue to live paycheck to paycheck. Now, I've talked about this multiple times over the past several weeks. More and more people continue to reach out and ask, how can we get by? I have too much credit card debt. I have a house payment I can't afford. I have to send my kids to private school for this, that, and the other reason. And, well, things are just getting worse. Okay? I can't return my car. The insurance is just going through the roof. Everybody is struggling. Now, here's the interesting thing. What most people don't even include in their bills is insurance and health care. Okay? Let me go back to this really quick. Look at this. Do you see health insurance in here? Is this health insurance? No. Okay, let's keep playing this though. Let's play this again.
Which is essentially still paycheck to paycheck. I just want everyone to really take a minute and sit on this for a second. $60,000 a year in 2024 with no fund, no savings, no investment, and no health insurance. You have $350 left over.
Yeah. So again, that was 2024 when that video was made, but it still applies today. Many people are not making $30 an hour. Let me know, again, down in the comment section below. How much are you making per hour? How much are you getting at the end of the month? How much do you have left? Because I guarantee the majority of people that are watching this video are not making $60,000 a year. Okay, $30 an hour. The federal minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. You see the issue here. This is why millions and millions of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and instead of worrying about it all the time, they're simply embracing it and understanding at the end of the month they're not going to have enough to pay some of their bills. So the next month, they're going to pay those bills, and the bills they paid this month, well, they'll pay that in about 2 months. Yeah, that's the reality of the economy that we are currently in. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, but as of today, that is what's going on. Millions of people are living paycheck to paycheck and have no idea if they will ever get out of it.